but it's certainly part of the equation. And Irvin and I had a conversation, and LeBron echoed this sentiment that I think to try to play the Warriors in their own game is a trap. No one's going to beat them at their own game, and so that's why we wanted to add these elements of sort of defense and toughness and depth, and try to look at areas where we'll have an advantage.
Yo, it's your boy, I'm Chris Dom One, and I am back with another video. That was Rob Pelinka, general manager of the Los Angeles Lakers. He had a press conference yesterday talking about the Warriors, and they feel like their roster can compete with the Golden State Warriors. Now, if you listen to that brief snippet, I've been saying this for the past 3 years now. You can't beat the Warriors at their own game. I think LeBron James finally realized that. You can't match a super juggernaut of an offense with an offense. You have to go at the Golden State Warriors on a defensive mentality. You have to trap them. You have to guard them up, straight up. And the Los Angeles Lakers, the new acquired acquisitions, can fit that type of mode. Rondo, a lot of people might, harp on his shooting. His shooting is kind of questionable, but his mental status as well as his defense is good. I mean, Rondo can guard up either Steph Curry or Klay Thompson. Lance Stephenson, the same MO with him. Offense is kind of questionable, but his defensive mentality, his toughness, his playing against the edge, sort of say, he can match up with not only Klay Thompson, but even Kevin Durant. Now, a lot of people are not talking about that aspect of seeing Lance Stephenson matching up with Kevin Durant. But I feel like the Los Angeles Lakers are going to utilize that matchup. And if Lance Stephenson can sort of keep up with Kevin Durant and, get in his face, jaw at him, make him a different type of player, then LeBron James can kind of sort of rest on defense. He will probably match up with whoever is in the 5 spot or Draymond Green. And Draymond Green, his offense is okay, but it's not like the Golden State. He's not like a Steph Curry. He's not like a Klay Thompson. He's not like a Kevin Durant. Okay? So if you look at the Golden State Warriors without Boogie Cousins, the Los Angeles Lakers really do have a roster that can sort of compete with the Golden State Warriors. Now, only time will tell. Also, on a side note, if the Los Angeles Lakers keep their young core that they've been having for the past couple of years, Alonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and let's just say hypothetically, even Kuzma, hypothetically, they're demoted, well, not demoted, but placed on the bench. If they're placed on the bench, that's a great second lineup when the veterans want to take a rest, okay? Now LeBron James can rest more than just 2 minutes. Sometimes he can take a quarter off or half of a quarter off, knowing the fact that he has those other horses in the stable. When you're talking about, Ingram, Ball, as well as Kuzma. I forgot the other player that they just recently drafted. He's starting to shape up pretty well in the summer league, but once again, it is the summer league, okay? So you can't take a lot of credence to the summer league, but in all, if you look at the Los Angeles Lakers and as well as JaVale McGee, if JaVale McGee continues to be the same player, the same type of player, like with the Golden State Warriors and the Nuggets, where he just gets rebounds, touchbacks, he gets points off of touchbacks. If he just still continues to be that same player, then I feel like the Los Angeles Lakers can match up with the Golden State Warriors minus Boogie Cousins. Boogie Cousins is the deal breaker. If Boogie Cousins come back somewhat healthy, like 75%, 85% healthy. I think that's the key player that the Los Angeles Lakers really don't have a defender on their side to keep up with Boogie Cousins, okay? Particularly if Boogie Cousins, if he comes back somewhere in the middle of the season or close to the end of the season, and if he gets some touches with the other players and they start utilizing him in certain matchups in certain areas, I think that's a plus for the Los Angeles Lakers. For the Golden State Warriors. That's going to be a matchup that the Los Angeles Lakers, they don't have a player that can match up with Boogie Cousins. Now, they could place LeBron on him, but you know how LeBron sort of, rest on defense, and Boogie Cousins is going to have a field day looking at LeBron James, okay, or looking at JaVale McGee or Lance Stephenson. They really don't have a lot of big men, athletic big men, to sort of match up with Boogie Cousins. If you want to put Brandon Ingram on Boogie Cousins, I guess you could, but Brandon Ingram is about 230 soaking wet, and you're talking about a mountain of a man of Boogie Cousins. I think that's going to be a little bit too much for him to swallow. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom One, and I am out of here.